A strong life is not built by avoiding emotions, but by learning how to stand above them. This truth has echoed through centuries of human struggle, from ancient Stoic philosophers to ordinary people facing extraordinary pain. History is filled with those who were ruled by their feelings and those who learned to master them. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Yet, if this is true, why do so many people still feel broken inside? Why do emotions so often control our decisions, our words, and our peace? Why do we know what is right, but still do what we regret? Today's story will not teach you how to erase emotions. It will show you something far more powerful, how a trained mind can stand steady in the middle of emotional storms. Stay until the end. This story may change the way you face your own. Long ago, high in the mountains, where clouds drifted low and the wind breathed in long, patient rhythms, there lived a watchman named Aaron. His duty was simple yet heavy: to guard a narrow mountain pass that connected distant valleys. It was not a glorious post. No banners flew above his shelter. No crowds praised his vigilance. Few travelers passed through, and fewer still ever noticed him. Aaron lived alone in a small stone shelter with little more than firewood, water, and silence for company. The days were quiet, the nights were long, and in that silence, his emotions often grew louder than the wind. When storms arrived, fear crept into his chest. When weeks passed without travelers, doubt whispered that his work was meaningless. When exhaustion weighed on his body, frustration begged him to abandon his post. Some nights, the cold felt endless. Other nights, loneliness pressed heavier than the snow. At times, Aaron imagined another life, one with warmth, voices, and rest, a life where no one depended on him and no mountain demanded his attention. At night, he stared into the darkness and asked himself, "Why does my mind tremble when everything around me stands still?" One winter evening, a violent storm tore through the mountains. Snow blinded the path. The wind howled like a wounded animal, slamming against stone and skin alike. Aaron's heart pounded, his breath shortened. Every instinct screamed, "Leave, hide, survive." For the first time, he considered abandoning the pass. Just then, through the curtain of snow, an old traveler appeared, moving slowly but steadily toward the mountain path. Aaron rushed toward him. "Are you mad?" he shouted over the wind. "The storm could kill you." The traveler stopped. Snow clung to his cloak, yet his face was calm. "The storm is strong," the traveler said, "but it is not in command." Aaron frowned, confused and angry. "Then what is?" The traveler planted his staff firmly into the snow. "The mind that knows where it stands." Aaron said nothing. By morning, the storm had passed. Before leaving, the traveler turned back once more. "You cannot silence the wind, you cannot stop the snow, but you can decide whether to let them move you." Those words stayed with Aaron. In the weeks that followed, Aaron began to practice standing still, not with his body, but with his thoughts. When fear rose, he named it, "This is fear." When doubt appeared, he watched it, "This is doubt." When frustration demanded action, he waited. At first, it was painful. His emotions rebelled, shouting louder, returning again and again. Some days he failed, some nights he trembled, but he noticed something new. No emotion stayed forever. The fear came, and then it passed. The doubt rose, and then it faded. Slowly, his mind stopped chasing every feeling, and in that space, a quiet strength began to grow. One spring, word reached the mountains of a coming invasion. Panic spread through nearby villages. Messengers ran through the pass, shouting warnings, spreading fear faster than facts. Aaron felt it too, the familiar tightening in his chest, the old urge to flee. But he did not abandon his post. He stood still and told himself quietly, "This is danger, not destiny." And so he stayed. Days passed. No armies came. No invasion followed. The fear had traveled faster than the truth. Years passed. Travelers began to recognize the watchman, not for his strength, but for his steadiness. When panic rose, they looked to him. When doubt crept in, they waited beside him. Life did not become easier, but Aaron became stronger. And that made all the difference. Because peace is not found in a life without storms, but in a mind that no longer fears them. So, when emotions rise within you, remember this story. Do not rush to obey them. Do not mistake intensity for truth. Train your mind, and no storm will ever own you.